I'm Justin Wu, a food content creator known as Hungry Artist NY. This year, it's New York City's 400th birthday, and in honor of that milestone, I'm visiting groundbreaking restaurants to try some incredible dishes and learn about the people and stories behind them. And you can get to them right from the heart of it all, Times Square. Times Square is known for its bright lights and big chains. But if you're walking too fast, you might miss the spot that has quietly been serving Cuban comfort food to locals and visitors alike.
It was founded by three cousins in the 70s. By the 80s, me and my husband took over. Un besito.
What do you feel like keeps people coming back, new and old, through your doors?
The first thing is the food. It's like home-cooked meal.
I definitely feel that from the moment I walked in. It smells amazing.
You gotta try the Cuban sandwich now.
Oh my God.
Right there? All right. Thank you.
What does it mean to be a part of the fabric in Times Square, especially where restaurants can unfortunately come and go so quickly?
We've been here for so long, and the word spreads. Once you like something, you tell your friends, the regulars. Those people, we love them to death. This is hard. But when you do something that you love and value, that's why we're still here.
I feel it in your heart. Like, that was very touching.
Don't make me cry.
You're making me tear up a little bit. So for my next stop, I'm heading to try out a place that makes the best of what many New Yorkers are most proud of, the bagel, a New York staple with Eastern European Jewish roots. We're here at Utopia Bagels. This is actually my artwork, which I'm really honored because it's one of my favorite bagel spots in New York City. Let's head inside. Born in Queens like me, Utopia Bagels has been making some of the city's best since 1981.
Kind of feels like the games at the amusement park.
Are you trying to catch a prize?
Yeah. The best prize.
They use a generational method here of individually hand-rolling, kettle boiling, and baking their bagels in a 1940s carousel oven.
It's the best way to cook a bagel to get that crispiness. You see the steam.
That sound and that steam is incredible. It's a work of art, and maximum coverage on the seeds. I love that.
Yeah.
Breakfast in a bite. Delicious.
Yeah.
It kind of has that old-fashioned taste, which is just timeless through history.
There are bagels everywhere now, but Utopia Bagels has a distinct taste that I've known and loved since it was just a neighborhood establishment in my native Queens. Few places define New York City's dining history like this next stop. Opened in 1837, Delmonico's was the first fine dining restaurant in the U.S., shaping what upscale dining would mean for generations.
We actually created the Eggs Benedict.
How long ago was that?
1864. Welcome to America's first restaurant. First to have printed menus, tablecloths on their tables. Delmonico's had many famous patrons: Mark Twain, Nikola Tesla, Charles Dickens, as well as Abraham Lincoln.
That legacy is incredible.
Delmonico's is a bucket list place. We created many dishes such as our baked Alaska. We created in 1867 for the purchase of Alaska from Russia, commemorated here at the restaurant. And this was the original recipe. I love New York City. This is my home. And it's the, culinary empire of the world.
Restaurant Week was created in New York City.
We're proud to be a part of Restaurant Week since it started.
So are any of these dishes offered during Restaurant Week?
They are, and we provide some amazing dishes that you can get for a fraction of the price. The average person can come and really get to experience what we have to offer.
That's amazing. I mean, I'll definitely come back for that. New York is a city that treasures its legends, but it's also a place that makes room for fresh stories to rise. Just a few stops away on the R, there's a place that's writing a new chapter in the city's history.
Welcome to Great Jones Distilling Co., Manhattan's first and only legal whiskey distillery since Prohibition. This is where the magic happens. This is where the whiskey itself is made. The majority of the color and the flavor that goes into whiskey actually comes from the wood. They actually take a blowtorch and blow the inside of the barrel to char it.
I understand your founders, one of them is like an 11th generation spirit maker.
He really wanted to be part of bringing whiskey back to Manhattan. He wanted to be able to drink a Manhattan in Manhattan made with Manhattan whiskey. And I mean, it's New York City, right? So you either go big or go home. We're sourcing all of the grains, all of the ingredients from the state of New York. When people think of whiskey, when people think of bourbon, they don't necessarily think of New York City first. But hopefully we're changing that. We lean into the rich history of New York, but also innovate into today. All right, Justin, are we ready to do a little tasting? So we like to start with the straight bourbon.
It smells really nice.
Now we're gonna go for a full taste.
All three were great,
Right.
but I think the rye's my favorite. Dinner's calling, and I'm hopping on the L into Brooklyn to a place that tastes a lot like home. Growing up, Taiwanese food wasn't always easy to find. Places like Winsun are really putting it on the map, and in a way that reimagines old flavors for a new generation.
Josh and I's friendship is like built over eating Taiwanese food together in Flushing, Queens, and in Taiwan.
Growing up, my mom would kind of have the scallion pancake with the egg crepe and put bacon in it, and then I would dip it in ketchup. What kind of inspired you to create Taiwanese food that has an American flair? Because being Taiwanese-American, the first time I had Winsun, it kind of blew my mind.
We found that it would be more meaningful to try something newer.
An experience that had a little bit deeper meaning beyond just eating dinner, right?
I think it encourages people to explore more.
These are from the restaurant, and then from the bakery. We have pastrami beef tongue, egg and cheese. And over here we have our 3-cup chicken, chopped cheese.
Can you tell that I'm salivating over here? Going to bodegas late night, getting a chopped cheese, but going home, again, after that chopped cheese and having my mom's 3-cup chicken or tempeh.
What we've done a really good job at is melding ideas or dishes and flavors.
You're taking a lot of traditional ingredients and flavors that I'm used to, connecting the past with the present and maybe even the future. Like, I think there's a lot of innovation on this table. It is very cool to see that unfolding in New York City. If today showed me anything, it's that New Yorkers are still discovering new ways to surprise you with their dishes. Like any good sketch, they're mixing memory, imagination, and texture. Here, cultures collide and create something entirely new. It's what keeps me inspired.